Hey guys, how's it going? It's Sky here for SKY. Exciting day today for me because today I'll be unboxing my new Sidekick. And you're like, well, what do you mean a new Sidekick? Well, it's just me, my coffee, and gonna get ready for my first unboxing. This Sidekick is gonna be with us for the rest of our shows, so it's pretty exciting to see who it is. I have ordered several of these. I'm not sure which one this is, so let's see which one. Now, I know that we're gonna be recording a lot of different things, but I need to get into this one right here. Got my scissors. All right, so let's start with something very, very easy. Let's just cut into this whichever way. You know, one thing I'm really curious about is why do people like unboxings? It's just kind of an interesting thing how people like to see other people unbox things. Anyone thought about that? Like, why would people like spend all this time just to like see someone unbox things? All right. Am I supposed to unbox it a certain way? I'm not sure. Yeah, like even when I think about this, who is our Sidekick going to be? Oh! Guess who we see? Da 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 da. Do do. It is from Star Wars. Guess who it is? It is none other than our favorite Wookiee, and his name is Chewbacca. Look at that. That's so cool. Right? Isn't that cool? Look at that. Star Wars Chewbacca. Oh, this is so cool. Okay. Alright, so this is Star Wars. This is cool because it's the Star Wars Chewbacca. Wow. So it's like it's a bobblehead. Okay? So I'm gonna open this up and we're gonna see what's going on over here. Yay! Chewbacca. Now, does everyone know who Chewbacca is? And I'm gonna, he's my first Sidekick. And you guys need to understand why I chose Chewbacca as one of my sidekicks. Chewbacca is the ultimate sidekick. And if you guys know Star Wars really well, he was the one that basically was the sidekick to Han Solo. And they weren't even really like sidekicks, but basically Chewbacca owed what would you call it? A life debt. He owed a life debt, and then like in Wookiee culture, because the species that he is a Wookiee. And in his culture, if someone saves your life, basically you have a life debt and you are indebted to that person. And those of you who don't know the story, and some of you are probably a little bit younger, a lot younger than I am, this movie came out a year before I was even born. This was from 1977, okay? So this is like 77, 87, 97, 07. It's like 43 years ago. That's unbelievable. When the first Star Wars came out with Han Solo and Chewbacca.
All right, that's it. Right.
So Chewbacca is my first sidekick. I'm not sure where I'm gonna put him. I gotta put him somewhere, right? So here's Chewbacca. He's got that bird in his head. What was that bird? This bird is from the newer Star Wars movies that I really don't like. Like 4, 5, and 6 are the ultimate Star Wars, which is A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi. Return of the Jedi being my favorite. Those of you guys don't know, this is Chewbacca, or his nickname is Chewie. He was basically like the cool partnership, the duo, the fantastic duo of Han Solo and Chewbacca. And what happened was the Empire actually came in and enslaved his planet and took these Wookiees because they're very, very strong, and put them into slavery and made them do all the hard work. But Han Solo saved his life, and then he gave his life, basically gave a life debt back to Han Solo, the ultimate sidekick. And I do think it's kind of cool because we need these types of sidekicks in our life. We can't do things on our own. Sometimes we're the sidekick, and sometimes we have a sidekick, right? And it really depends on which aspect and part of life. Or part of life, that you're in. We all need this type of sidekick. So I'm really, really happy. I'm not sure where to put him. Maybe right here, Chewbacca. Okay, so untouchable. Chewbacca's right there. He'll be there from now on. All of our episodes, my sidekick here, Chewbacca, will be there with more unboxings to come because I have tons of other cool characters that I really like, and I'll share with you why. But yeah, definitely Chewbacca, one of the best sidekicks ever, gave his entire life to Han Solo. But the crazier part is this. The reason why this duo works, one thing that's great about the relationship between Han Solo and Chewbacca, and I think this is something that you would definitely have to think about in your relationships, and the reason why the relationship lasts forever, like it won't end, is because Chewbacca gives a life debt to Han Solo because he saved his life, so he gives a life debt. But on the opposite side, Han Solo basically says the opposite and says, no, he doesn't know it, but he saved my life. And you see that this is definitely a working relationship, because if only one side owes, the hard part about that is, if only one side owes, then sometimes you can get into a relationship where one person treats the other like a servant, right? Like, oh, you should do, I saved your life kind of thing, right? But with Han Solo and Chewbacca, the great part about their relationship is it is definitely two-sided, and it's equal two-sided. They both believe that they saved each other's life. And I think one thing even more, I remember there's, I talked to one of my pastors before when I was living in Los Angeles. And the funny thing was, and it wasn't funny, but it was actually really inspiring. He said that when he got married, he felt like he got the better end of the deal. He's like, man, I totally don't deserve this person. I got the better, like, they felt like they won the lottery and they got the better, like they got it better. But then when I talked to the wife said the exact same thing. And this is why you see these relationships last. And a lot of times, I think when it comes to friendships, even and all the closer relationships, husband and wife, girlfriend and boyfriends, that kind of stuff too. You know, one of the things that really matters is, do you equally need each other? Like, do you equally have that relationship? Like, even with friendships, do you equally need each other, or does one need more than the other? And this is when these relationships don't really last. But definitely very grateful and thankful for Chewbacca joining us from now on. So yeah, look forward to Chewbacca joining us for all the talks. All right, guys, everyone have a wonderful day. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe, hit the notification bell, like and comment. And if you want to see some more of these unboxings and different talks here, just go ahead and join us here for SKY. All right, guys, have a wonderful day, wonderful week, wonderful month. We'll see you guys again. Bye-bye.